Hello friends, it's me, Mama Mercy, giving you a warm welcome back to my channel and wishing you the happiest of New Year's. Welcome to the first review of 2021. Let's catch up. Between now and the last time we were together, I somehow ended up with an extensive collection of Shein sweatpants, lost one of my piercings, which was my favorite one in case you wanted to know. I don't know if you noticed, she's gone. She's not there anymore. And I think that's it. Oh, and I published my book, Gifted of the Edge series. You know, so that someone else can read it and then tell me that they love my toxic masculinity characters. So I hope you guys will check that out. Okay, let's get into the book. I've only now just realized I've forgotten to give you tea. Well, I'm simply all out. Might I interest you in some blood? Yikes. Today's book is Velvet by Temple West. It's the first in the Cashmere trilogy, followed by Cashmere itself. Ooh, expensive. And then the final book, affectionately titled Book 3, as a pending working title. I've read Velvet
You got me feeling like a psycho.
numerous times and was stoked when Cashmere came out, which I thoroughly enjoyed. Naturally, I looked up information for when the third book would be released, and I found this little snippet from the website and this clip.
A lot of you have been asking, rightly so, where book 3 is. And the answer to that has been complicated, and I've tried to kind of give piecemeal answers on Instagram and Facebook and emails and stuff. But I thought I'd just do a video to kind of explain where things are at.
The link to the full video is in the bio down below, as well as linked up here. Anyway, in response to that, I simply say, Temple, rest up, take your time, and we will be sitting here waiting and ready to receive your work when it's done. Now to the summary. We start off with our lovely little flower of a main character, Caitlin Master, or should I say Holt? I think we know by now that when I say lovely little flower, I mean nasty little snat. However, she will receive a pass from me as her circumstances in her position are less than ideal, and understandably so. Her mother has just passed away and she's been sent to live with an estranged aunt, uncle, and cousin in the middle of bumble nowhere for the next year instead of being able to live with her loving grandmother. On top of that, she's being sent to a new school after the term has started. The bane of every teenager's existence. Might this allow Caitlin to meet quite a few new humans? Like say Trish, or dare I mention him, Adrian De La Mara? Yes, it will. One day, whilst Caitlin is in the woods, reflecting on life, minding her own business, Adrian comes across her and, in my humble opinion, decides to indulge his secret to Caitlin. Yeah, I know why he did it. So they then begin a rather spicy round of everyone's favorite love-to-hate game, Let's Pretend We're Dating, where nothing could possibly go wrong, until she finds out that his father is a demon from hell and is trying to Trish goes from odd, overbearing, overly friendly hillbilly to Caitlin's dear friend. She's in on all the gossip and she's extremely protective of her friends, which I admire, as well as being significantly smarter than she looks. Hey, do not at me, okay? I know how it sounds. It wasn't me, it was the book. Trish ends up being one of Caitlin's closest friends. Rachel, Joe, and Nora, the aunt, uncle, and cousin of Caitlin respectively. I'm genuinely kind of torn on this because on one hand, Joe knows what went down, but he knows that it's not his place to intervene. But then on the other hand, Rachel's trying so hard to make up for not having been present in the past and for her mistake. I know what her mistake is. That she ends up being pushy and overbearing. You know what I'm not torn on though? Nora. She's bratty, nosy, and annoying. Mariana and Julian de la Mara. Speaking of aunts, Mariana is pretending to be Adrian's aunt when she is in fact his sister. Ask me why they're doing this. Okay, I'll tell you. The De la Maras are vampires, and Mariana is older than dust. So in order for them to keep living in society, they're playing this ruse, aunt and nephew. She's really rude though. Well, maybe not rude, but definitely too impartial for my taste. Is that the word I'm looking for? Though I suppose when you're that old, you would eventually stop caring about stuff as much, no? Julian, however, Adrian's older brother, comes off as a rakish know-it-all, but let me tell you something. We love Julian, okay? He is the underrated hero. I know that it won't seem like it when you're reading the book, but he's our champion. I love you, Julian. Lucien, Adrian's little brother, and honestly, he's so awkward and strange that it's precious in a creepy way. I thoroughly enjoyed every encounter we got to witness with Lucien, and I think that his bond with Adrian that extends into his attachment with Caitlin is just chef's kiss. Adorable. Truly melts my heart. Speaking of hearts melting, Adrian, this hottie makes mine throb. He's like the teenage vampire I always wanted, but I got Edward Cullen instead. Brooding and moody, but also thoughtful softy, like perfect combo. I don't know. Give it a little time though, say 200 years. He might turn out to be the vampire that I hate, but for and now, he's the handsome vampire knight protecting Caitlin's honor from his father. I don't want to talk about it. Caitlin, last but most definitely not least, we have Caitlin Holt, or Little Bird, stepped into a tiny, tiny box, a bird box, if you will. Dangerous environment. Turned a raging warrior eagle. She also has a healthy dose of my favorite ingredient, which is, say it with me, pettiness. Yes, I loved her character and the journey of growth, love, and maturity that we got to go on with her. Advice. When you see somebody with swirling eyes and light coming out of them, ask them if they have any more of whatever they took so that you can get on their level. Kidding! I'm kidding! Sheesh. What I meant to say was run away. It's probably a vampy trying to fry your skull. If you're planning to strip to your skivvies in the middle of winter alone in the woods, make sure you wear your warm socks and your new snow boots so that your feet don't get cold. Come on now. Hot guys in pirate pants are to always be trusted. Trust me, I'm a doctor. Did your snack of an immortal being boyfriend break up with you before you got to Smash? Didn't quite make it to Pound Town with your undead lover? Be happy that he at least saved you from his psycho shape-shifting demon dad and let him get you instead. See? Bright side. Be happy for the little things in life. A vampire, like a lady, should never reveal his age. Gail Carriger. Thank you guys so much for watching this video. One of the first things that I would like to say about the book Velvet is that I have never smirked so much while reading a book in my life, okay? This book is full of witty banter, okay? Full of witty banter, full of snide remarks, like sassy comments, just, you know, like how I typically talk to people. That is what this book is full of. I absolutely adore this book. And then Cashmere book 2. You know what? For book 2, I'm gonna do a read along. Not because I haven't read it before, but because I have just ordered the physical copy of the book. So we'll do a read along for that. And I can't wait to see what's in book 3. Like, I'm honestly genuinely excited. So yeah, I would love to discuss this book with you. If you guys have any commentary, please leave it down below. If you like this video, don't forget to like this video. Hit that bell notification so that you know when I'm posting all 2021. Don't forget to subscribe, and I will see you in the next one. I'm Mr. Brightside.